Storm Caroline has smashed into Britain today, bringing 8 inches of snow, gale force 90 miles per hour winds and plunging temperatures that will batter the country for 3 days. Met Office forecasters have warned of a threat to life and devastating winds, with an amber be prepared weather warning for northern Scotland today, and yellow warnings for the rest of the country. Thousands of homeowners are being urged to take precautionary measures amid power cuts, while there is set to be commuter chaos with rail services and ferries cancelled, bridges and roads closed and dangerous flying debris. Sleet and snow showers will work their way across Britain, with forecasters issuing a yellow severe weather warning for snow and ice across the UK on Friday across Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales and on the north of England, with more on the way Sunday. This graphic shows the temperature across the country as well as the wind speed, precipitation and air pressure as Storm Caroline sweeps across the UK. It also shows how the UK compares to other countries on the continent. Train services have been suspended between Aberdeen and Inverness, Inverness and Wick, Inverness and Lochranza as well as some Glasgow Queen Street routes to the west coast. Caledonian McBrain ferry services between Tarbert and Lochranza, Oban and Tiree via Liverpool and Stornoway have been cancelled for the rest of the day, while many other routes are facing disruption. The Forth Road Bridge and Tay Road Bridge are closed to double-decker buses while the Skye and Kessock bridges are closed to high-sided vehicles. CalMac ferry passengers have been warned there is a high possibility of disruption to services. Loganair is offering customers travelling on its flights to and from Benbecula, Stornoway, Kirkwall and Sumburgh the chance to change travel plans. Three tons of hay blew across the busy A14 between Cambridge and Newmarket, causing an hour-long hold-up and drivers to brake and swerve to avoid crashing into each other. The strong wind warning is set to last from 6 a.m. until 11:55 p.m. today, with an amber warning for northern Scotland. A yellow be aware warning is in force for the southern half of Scotland and parts of the north of Northern Ireland between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. as well. The Met Office has warned of flying debris that could lead to injuries or danger to life, while damage to property is also possible. Rail passengers have faced disruption after a trampoline blew onto the line in East Renfrewshire. Train services between Glasgow Central and Neilston were cancelled or delayed while staff removed the obstacle. The line reopened after the trampoline was removed and services began returning to normal. More than 300 homes in Aberdeenshire have been left without electricity following power cuts overnight. And all schools and nurseries in Lewis, Harris and Uist in the Western Isles will be closed to pupils today as a precaution. And all schools in the Shetland Islands will close at 1 p.m. today and remain closed throughout Friday. Waves measuring more than 33 feet high whipped up by Storm Caroline have been recorded off the Outer Hebrides today. The supersizing waves are more than twice the height of a double-decker bus. They reached 33.8 feet at 7 a.m. far off the Western Isles in the North Atlantic by a buoy called K5, which gathers data on the movement of the sea. Motorists have filmed their perilous commutes to work, and one driver captured the moment a huge wave washed over a commuter ferry in Scotland. A. Robertson was sailing across the River Clyde with Western ferries last night when he captured the wave lashing the boat. This interactive module, which is continuously updated, represents the picture across the UK. It shows high pressure sweeping across the country, creating generated by a supercomputer and updated every 3 hours by the National Weather Service. The graph shows strong winds sweeping across the Atlantic and the Channel. Gales of more than 90 miles per hour can be seen directly over coastal areas and the south coast of the country. Met Office Chief Meteorologist Steve Ramsdale said, the strongest winds will reach the northwest of Scotland early on Thursday, extending to northeast Scotland and the Northern Isles in the afternoon. During Thursday, winds will start to ease in the west, with the strongest of the winds becoming confined to the Northern Isles in the evening. The Met Office added, flying debris is likely and could lead to injuries or danger to life. Some damage to buildings is possible, such as tiles blowing off roofs. Large waves are expected and beach material may be thrown onto coastal roads, sea fronts and properties. Scotland's Transport Minister Humza Yousaf added, with stormy weather expected across the north of Scotland, we would urge people to check with their operators before they travel, especially if they are planning a ferry journey. There may also be bridge restrictions, particularly for high-sided vehicles, and we would urge road users to check the latest information on wind thresholds on the Traffic Scotland website to see where this is likely. And a North Sea platform has shut down production due to safety fears over weather conditions caused by Storm Caroline. Corner International said it would remove all of the 159 staff on Ninian South, about 240 miles from Aberdeen, from the structure as a precaution. Meanwhile, Storm Caroline also brings a frontal system, which will mean a wet and windy start for the southern half of the UK, before cold temperatures set in. It covers much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales and parts of northern and western England. With the latest forecasts predicting heavy snow over the next few days, the bookies are offering just 1/3 on snow falling anywhere in the UK on Saturday or Sunday. Alex Apathy of Ladbroke said, all the attention so far has been on a likely white Christmas, but the latest odds are suggesting we'll see snow a lot sooner than expected as we strap ourselves in and wrap ourselves up for a potentially record-breaking December.